Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Dev Hall. We back and we live for episode 2. You already know what to do, man. Listen, I'm actually gonna calm myself down right now because the topic I'm actually about to bring in is like very devastating. Like this past week, it was the West Philly quadruple shooting that took place in West Philly. It was like very unfortunate that something like this took place at 9-something at night. You know, people walking around the streets. The people that took place in the shooting was in the mid 20s. I said the people that took place in the shooting. The people that was the victims in the shooting was in the mid 20s. I want to say 2 people were injured and 2 people passed away. The one person that actually passed away that is labeled a hero is named Dawn Boyd. I believe she was 24 years old and she was shielding her 10-month-old daughter. And she was also shielding another child. And all of a sudden, they were always rushed to the hospital. She got shot in her legs. Another guy got shot in the chest. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. And the lady was pronounced dead later on. The other 2 people are in stable condition, and the babies weren't hurt at all. I have a special guest in the building. You know, he goes by the name Marc Paradise. You know, KOP.
Yeah. Kingdom of Paradise movement, man. What's up,
before
everybody?
I just get into my thoughts on it, like, have you heard of the story or the situation?
Yeah. Actually, I seen about it briefly a couple days ago. So, you know, I ain't really have a chance to like really look into it. I try not to watch the news too much, but you know, I really had a chance to sit down today and really take a look at it. And just hearing the story, man, it was just like unreal. It's like surreal, you know. It's like you see it in the news, and it's just like, yeah, it's in the news, another shooting, whatever. But
Right.
you know, of course, it's never like really heartfelt unless it happens to you. But just even when you read the details of, you know, what happened or what might have occurred, or, you know, how many people were involved or who was involved and the ages involved, you know, sometimes it kind of like really takes a toll on you. Like, and just hearing it, you know, she was shielding 2 young children, you know what I mean? So
Exactly.
Yeah, man, I had a chance to read it today, and it just, yeah.
For me personally, I feel as though it's senseless. You know, if you actually read the details, it was indicating that a guy had or a car had came down on the block, stopped in the middle. One person let shots off, and reading more into it, the investigators indicated there was 2 different guns that was fired. So they said they're unsure if Dawn was the initial target, but they believe it was just like the wrong target at the particular moment. And you know, it's sad, yo. Like I live in Albany, you feel me? And but you know, we rep uptown, you know how they go. But I live in Albany, and like 2 people just recently passed within a week around my way. Yeah. You know, like we live in a war zone, like a gun zone, like, you know, like that's what we live in. It's unfortunate. It's a shame that we seeing a lot of females getting killed. Like, not saying that it's fine for guys to be getting killed, because that's not acceptable at all. But you seeing a lot of females getting killed, and then for her to pull her heroic stunt like that, you know, I definitely take my hat off to the family and everything. It's just very like, it's scary, you know, to be honest with you. I be telling a lot of females, yo, if you got the chance, yo, get a strap. A strap is a gun. Like, for those that don't know what that is, yo. And yeah, it's some senseless people that don't know what they doing with guns. But as far as that goes, I'm pretty sure Philadelphia tightened up on their background check, I hope. And they'll be able to get their license without a problem. You know, those things, man, you see a lot of females are getting, I hate to say it, I spoke on this in my last episode, females are getting raped out here, you know? And you don't know what the hell going on. So any given moment, any given moment, anything can happen. You feel me? Yeah. Like, and to bringing that whole rape allegation, Bill Cosby, you know, a lot of people was feeling like, yo, Dev, I'm gonna be real, Dev. I feel as though, you know, you was a little out wrong. I said, I ain't even say nothing. You know, all I said was, you know, I feel as though he didn't do that to everyone. And on top of that, I feel as though he may have did it maybe to 2 people, maybe 2 or more, maybe. I don't know. I'm not justifying anything or nothing. But what I'm saying is, I feel as though, you know, the tables turned. If y'all paying attention to the news or the media. Not sure if you paid attention to this judge. His name is Judge Kavanaugh or something like that. And there was a lady named Dr. Christine Ford. She actually testified against the senator, or soon-to-be nominated senator, or whatever the guy title is. I just know he's a judge or an honor. testified basically she was sexually assaulted in high school over 36 years ago by this man, right? So a lot of people just sitting here thinking like, this lady lying. You know, because her story's not all together.
I got you.
You feel me? Like, what's your thoughts on people thinking that she's lying because her thoughts aren't together by her testimony, and the difference between Bill Cosby accusers that didn't have their story all together? Especially because she couldn't remember everything vividly 36 years ago. So what do you think the difference is here?
Well, first, let me just start off, I guess, like to play devil's advocate, I guess. You know, we had this misfortune, of course, hit the news from somebody so heroic that we all, you know, grew up in households with. But, you know, there's a lot of people, I've been seeing a lot of people draw the comparisons from, you know, his situation to a lot of other people's situation. Like, the Matt Lauers, you know, the Charlie Sheens, and those people. So I don't really want to get too far in that. And creating that, you know, that big debate from, you know, when timelines were placed and when these, you know, incidents had occurred and who's right and who wrong and, you know, where justice should be served. But just speaking on, like, what you just said as far as, like, you know, her having a hard time piecing together the story, you know, especially over from 36 years ago. You know what I mean? And then even the accusers, you know, that decided to speak up now after so long. You know what I mean? You know, this is well over 50 years ago, you know, 40 years ago. So it creates a challenge when it comes to, like, evidence or pointing fingers, you know, in a courtroom or, you know, a judge's decision, because, you know, we can't sit here and say, you know what, these things didn't happen. You know, like, we can't say it's water over a bridge because it was umpteen years ago. But it definitely creates a lot of tension in people's decision making and also in people's feelings, because, like I said, from something that's so far ago, so long ago, that could have easily been addressed, or somebody could have spoken up a while ago to, you know, to eliminate this issue. You know, of saying, like, okay, well, what's really the story? Well, it was this, and the third, and then, you know, years later, well, was this, then third, or I'm unsure about really occurred, or, you know, this could be something that could really been addressed years ago. Now, the reason why it wasn't, I'm unsure. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it's tough on any female in that position that might have been faced with that issue or, you know, them circumstances. But we have to do a better job on, you know, cracking down on these type of, like, incidences. You know what I mean? On all spectrums and platforms, you know. Like, it's kind of, it's tough. I mean, but 30, like, like 36, like, you don't want to be the person to be like, you know what, man, no, he ain't do it. Like, you know, it was, no way, she lying. It's Bill Cosby. She just trying to bring him down. It's 36 years ago. Why she ain't been speaking up? Like,
I agree.
Like,
I think the similarity is, in the sense, the fact that he's nominated, and the fact that Bill Cosby was trying to purchase NBC, the fact that they're in a position to be in a higher power, some allegations randomly just come out. You know, that's the similarity. You know, the difference is the color. Like, that's big. That's a no-brainer. There it goes. It's a target right there. That's obvious to me, to be honest with you. You know, Scotty Beam. I'm not sure if you heard of her. Scotty Beam. She's a media personality from New York, and she was actually speaking on the state of the culture with Remy Ma, Joe Budden, and some other guy.
Gotcha.
And she basically was speaking on defense of the accusers for Bill Cosby trial. You know, Remy Ma was speaking on defending Bill Cosby, and then Scotty was speaking on the rape victims, and she was basically saying that she was getting emotional. She was basically saying, like, you can't put yourself in their shoes because a lot of people are uncomfortable speaking that out. You know, and then Ellen recently spoke on defense of the lady, Dr. Christine Ford, saying that she was uncomfortable speaking out. You know, it's hard for someone to actually speak out, and then for someone to not believe you. She made Time Magazine because of that. You feel me? So I just want everyone to be very attentive to what's going on in the world, you know, especially us young Black African American males, because, you know, I just want y'all to, like, use your head, yo.
We like, prime real estate, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. The reason I'm saying that because, like, let's say, for example, at the age of 27, I'm trying to make it in life, right? Let's say by 40-something, I'm already established, hopefully. But I don't want nothing to hinder me or haunt me from the age I'm at right now for a mistake I made. Because if y'all notice, I just mentioned this incident happened over 36 years ago.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to like really pay attention to that. You know.
So fellas, man, you know, of all ages, of course, but you know, definitely African American, man.
Yeah.
Be mindful that the decisions you make today, whatever age you are,
may affect you.
Can strangely somehow catch up to you. You know, umpteen years later, just over a few words, or you know, somebody accusing you. So you know, just supporting my culture and you know the people around me and my race, man. Just be more mindful in the decisions you make at the age, at the times that you're making them, cause
it's hard for you to say like be more mindful in the decisions that you make because I'm not sure if you paid attention to the Kanye West situation.
Yeah, I've been seeing that bullshit.
And Kanye now Kanye, he be having me sometime on the ropes. Like one moment I'll be like, you know what, Kanye's getting back, yo. He's getting back. And then I'll be like, you know what, here he go again. Here he goes. It's like now the minute he went back to Chicago, the minute he was in the studio with all, you know, the brothers, people was like, yo, he's back. Everyone's saying, welcome back, Kanye. And the fact that he's addressing Nick Cannon and Drake about Kim Kardashian, everybody like, yeah, he's back. This man went on Saturday Night Live, yo.
But that's the issue right there, man. He, like, just a small light on when he went back to Chicago and he made videos about everybody. And he was sitting there like, yeah, man, I'm finally out of the sunken.
Yeah, he playing around. He know he doing.
You gotta really think about it.
He know he doing.
Somebody who's struggling with mental health issues, whether it's depression, whatever it might be, can't just necessarily diagnose themselves because they're having a good day. And they want to bring the camera up for, you know, social media to say, oh yeah, y'all, I'm good. I'm back.
Right,
you know what I mean? So, you know, just you gotta be better not to bite the bait on that. You know what I mean? But
the fact of the matter is, he went right back on the
bullshit.
Yeah, he said he came out the sunken place and then came back on Saturday Night Live with the mega hit and said, "They bullied me. Like people picked me. They told me not to wear this. I said no. Like what, Kanye?" And then you talking about how you supporting Donald Trump, right? Like it's like you're a puppet, yo. It's bad, man. You got all these celebrities that was in your corner, like bashing you now. Snoop don't like you. That's just.
I seen that shit.
Snoop just like fuck you. Like he right at him. He don't like him. Swiss Beats said something about the mega hit. T.I. spoke to him when they had that back and forth song about the mega hit. And it still is no type of sense behind it. He was supposed to be moving back to Chicago. He made a dumb, I want to say, statement about LeBron James saying that LeBron shouldn't have left Ohio because he should be helping the community. Did he not realize that LeBron James just opened a school?
A really nice fucking school at that. Probably better than every school across America. If anything, for African Americans.
I don't know, but people be like, it's confusing. Like, you know, Kanye does this all the time. He was supposed to drop Yandi the day after the Carter 5 had recently dropped.
Yo, it's funny though. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's funny because I just early today I was reading some shit. Who the fuck came out about it? Cause you know he went up to Detroit.
Yeah.
Went to the school. You know about the guy from Tesla and shit, the CEO from Tesla, or whatever.
Okay.
What's his name? Something Musk. I don't know. Elon Musk. Right. Elon Musk. Yeah. And, you know he had the big ass rant on top of the table and shit like that. But the part I was reading, they had somebody. Can't remember who the name was. I got the article on my phone, but they were talking about like it's like a habit. Like I don't know if this is really his strategy or his fucking plan or whatever he doing, but they were saying like usually like when he's about to drop music, he do goofy shit like this. You know, and he got an album. He said he's working on the album coming out in November.
It's November. He pushed it back to November.
It's October. It's like perfect time to do some goofy shit.
Yeah.
Get the attention. Hey, I'm Kanye. You know, and it's fucked up because they had made a statement about like even all the bullshit he be doing. People still buying his music.
I mean, he did that last time.
Sneakers.
Like you gotta realize this.
Like his fan base is like it ain't making no difference.
You can go back to when he said slavery was a choice. This was this year. Did you forget? Like this was this year. Yeah, like come on, man. I just look at Kanye's like yo, he know exactly what he's doing. One thing I can actually say that he made sense of. He said, we're gonna see if it's true. He said he's gonna make Yeezys by Made in America. Like everything is gonna be made in America instead of made in China or etc. You know, it's gonna be made in America. They had the factories back in America. And
that matches the fucking hat.
It does make America
like
great
just
again.
Taking the words from off the hat and just
make it. Yeah, like I don't know.
Make America great again. Well, let's keep everything in America.
Yeah, like we'll see how that goes. But you know, it's just certain things that I don't agree with Kanye. But at the end of the day, he's a Gemini, so I respect the Gemini in him. You know, because one thing I like about him is he don't give a fuck, and I'm that type of way. Like, he really don't care what people think.
Listen,
and he's being himself,
he
true
said
to himself.
This shit best when it all falls down.
Yeah, that was one of his best songs, man.
He's clearly falling the fuck over.
Oh, shit.
Kanye's clearly fell the fuck over.
Yeah, he said he fell over.
What he hit his head on, but...
See, now, by you saying him, he fell over, what's your thoughts on, like, the Lil Wayne Carter 5? Because before you even intervene in that, I hope you on the same page as I am, because if not, we're going to have a nice little debate.
We're going to have I've been seeing a lot of shit through social media, people saying it's trash. I'm going to be honest, I like this shit.
Me too. All right, good. We're on the same page,
I like this shit, and the reason why I like it is different, and this is the fun part, I guess, with the artists and me come out.
Okay.
You know, people are so fucking critical of music, rather if it's the timeline to date, to like, you know, how long somebody released their music, or to like people just being overly critical because they have an opinion and you know everybody wants to hear what they want to hear. Like, you know, this is where artists get lost in the shuffle, because when we make music, you know, we gotta sit there in our fucking dungeons and think about, okay, what does the world want?
Right.
You know, it's not really about, okay, what do I want to make,
right,
and for the fans to appreciate. And that's why I see a lot of artists trying to get back to that, where it's like, you know what, fuck the opinions, right, fuck making radio hits, fuck what they want. Let me just make what I want. Yeah, I'm going to do what I want, and y'all got to gravitate to it, because that's how music should be. But overall, like I said, when I seen everybody's opinion, you know, people was disliking it, I don't want to hear it, this ain't what I want. And it's like, bro, music ain't about what you want. Like, if this motherfucker was an artist, he would have an email blast and tell everybody, hey, send me your opinion of what you want me to make. But overall, like, I actually like the fucking album, man, because he gave you different sounds, he gave you different vibes, and he went out of his element. And not to mention, I feel like everybody's confusing the old Wayne.
That's the main thing.
Like, Wayne is not back then, and Wayne is not making Drought 3 mixtapes.
That's the thing.
He gave you the Dedication 6 and 5 and all. Like, if you want to hear that Wayne, go listen to that Wayne. Like, you know what I mean? Now where Wayne is at, after all the bullshit he'd been through with the baby, or wherever, you know, turns he taking in his life, and, you know, the motherfucker practically almost passed away again, you know, from the drinking and shit like that. It's like, yo, listen, this is where Wayne's at. So wherever space he in as far as like creativity and what he's thinking and what's on his mind, you have to embrace that. Yeah. You got to see the art. You have to listen to that shit multiple times, because you're never going to ever get an album if you play it one time.
Right.
Never.
Right.
And that's the problem with a lot of people. People go through their little songs, get to track 5, I ain't fucking with it, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
No, you gotta listen to that shit. You gotta see where you're going. You gotta see where they want you to feel.
Right.
You gotta see where each song is taking you, because each song can take you somewhere different. So overall, man, the Carter 5, I actually like this shit. Like, I like where he's at. I like what he's doing. I like what he was saying. I like, you know, the sounds that he used, the creativity, the whole nine, man. People
I actually like it. I feel
shit.
as though the album was pretty good, to be honest with you. A lot of people automatically saying the album is trash, because just like you just said, a lot of people are stuck in the fact that he's not rapping on some lean shit. He's not rapping on some like this eating pussy and like doing all that type of shit like he used to just normally do. Yeah. Now, I feel as though Wayne is back in his bag. He got back in his bag. Now, half of y'all not realizing half of these songs are old. You know, the album was supposed to drop 4 years ago. You know, and I'm pretty sure he added some new songs to the album. But one thing I did notice, his song selections. Like, Took His Time is a great song. Like, God took his time when he made me. That joint good. And then you got Let It Fly with Travis Scott. You got Travis Scott. His vibe is on that song.
That shit.
And then Wayne murdered that song. And then you got Open Letter. He's speaking that real shit, dedicated for all the people that are inspired by Lil Wayne. You know, that right there, that song right there by itself explains the album.
I ain't gonna lie, man. My shit too, man. Two of the songs that I actually like, because I know they were.
And the song with Ashanti hot too.
Yeah. I know in a sense it was two songs that was kind of like out of Wayne element. The joint he did with Nicki Minaj and shit.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, that don't even sound like Nicki on there.
What About Me? What About Me was my shit.
That's
I like that because that was a different element. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know who he sat down with to make that. Like, you know, I would hate to say, you know, it gives you Drake-ish, you know what I mean, just as a cliche.
Dope Boy's my shit.
I like that shit. But also, too,
Dope
man,
niggas,
I think to sum it up, that last track where to let it all work out, oh my gosh, man.
Right.
That was really, really
it's a lot of joints on that tape, man. I want to say Can't Be Broken is tough as well, man. That shit. Then the Carter 5 review, like I feel as though overall it's a good album. A lot of people just realizing that he almost kind of oversaturated us with bars. Yeah. It's like, but Wayne, he said a bar that made me had to almost like stop my car because I get really excited when I hear a bar because I'm a lyrical listener.
And if you don't believe him, just watch his Insta snap.
That's a fact.
I promise you.
That's a fact.
He's always listening to music turned up. Yeah. It's always somebody new. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. My energy, I just keep that energy at the same pace, man. But like Wayne said a bar, he said something like, she said I will like ill with an apostrophe. I didn't understand it at first, but when she said I will like ill with an apostrophe, it was so simple. Mm-hmm. But who the fuck says that? Like it went so well, bro.
Listen, I remember motherfuckers didn't get the bar from was it 6 foot, 7 foot? Real G's, boy. Like listen, I remember we didn't get that shit for fucking years.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of songs. Like Wayne said, I fuck so much. He said I fuck more than I make love. I make my rubber wear rubber. Like come on, like I said, dog. Like come on, man. It's just like. A lot of people be sitting here expecting it to be bar after bar. Like, yo, listen to what he's saying, yo.
Listen, that shit on the joint with Travis Scott. Oh my God.
Let it fly. Like Mona Lisa. God. Oh, thank you, Keith. Mona Lisa. Now, I'm a diehard Kendrick fan. Diehard when I say.
And people hated that I heard. And I was like, how could you? Like,
I'm not talking about no diehard Bruce Willis. I'm talking diehard like I'm a diehard Eagles fan. Kendrick, I thought Kendrick murdered that joint off the first listen. I'm like, yo, he killed Wayne. Then I had to listen to the Wayne joint. Like,
give me your phone.
Just like when Mark said, he said you can't give a good rating off the first try. You got to keep listening to it. Yeah. You feel me? So I listened to it one more time, and I was actually visualizing everything he's saying, like picturing the shit. Like he painted the perfect picture. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Boom. Man, what's the word? Imagery. You feel me? Mm. So I'm like, all right, yeah, that's the kind of shit. But yeah, so I'm like, yeah, so this nigga really was saying a lot of shit, yo. Like, Wayne is creative. Like, it just shows his wittiness, yo. Like, people be saying Wayne fell off. Like, what Wayne are y'all listening to? Did y'all listen to Dedication 6 Reloaded? Y'all didn't listen to any of those?
And I'm not even gonna lie. Like, just speaking to the projects, like he recently dropped, like you said, Dedication 6 Reloaded. And this joint, like, you know, I fuck with the Dedication 6. You know what I mean? I even like the Reloaded jump. I'm not even gonna lie, overall, like, you know, rather if this music was old, you know, because the shit was been supposed to come out, so rather if he, you know, wrote something fresh and then added it on late, or rather them songs are really old from way back to 4 years ago, over the years, you know, since he had more time to put it together. Right. I actually like, you know, what he did with the album in comparison to those two, like, you know, mixtapes, because it's like, just lyrically, like, you know, we already know Lil Wayne's gonna be a motherfucking metaphorical genius. He's gonna give you crazy bars. He's gonna give you some witty shit.
That's why he about to win I Am Hip Hop Award.
Right. I love what he just did with the album, and you know, people wouldn't understand the album honestly if you didn't listen to the mixtapes. If you just were done with Wayne because you felt like Wayne was just over with, right. Wayne was washed up. Oh, he not the same Drought 3 Lil Wayne, man. And then you listen to, like I said, I listened to Dedication 6's. You know, both of them, and then I listened to the album. I actually like where he going. Like, I feel like he got a new life. Like, I feel like he could be like, you know what? Yo, I could step back into the ring and really be the greatest rapper alive if I wanted to again. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if he wanted to be that guy, wherever his heart is now, wherever his passion is now, like, yo, he could really go back to the top, kill everybody's feature. Yeah. He can say what he want. Yeah. And it's gonna be a rain cloud over the game again for a lot of artists that we listening to.
Well, hell, hey, I just feel like now he's 36. He had his time. He got his time in the game. Mm-hmm. He's a legend. You know, Meek recently posted a post indicating that he feels as though he's top 3 in his top 3. Mm-hmm. Now I'm not going to debate that because Wayne earned that. Like in some people categories. You know, Wayne is big dog. Wayne is like our Kobe Bryant. In his generation of the rap game, you feel me? And when I say that, Kobe is equivalent to Jordan in a sense. That's our GOAT. Yeah. You feel me? Well, I ain't gonna say our, because some people feel like LeBron is a GOAT, like LeBron, you feel me? But I feel as though Wayne is that. Like, Wayne did this shit. He inspired a lot of people in this shit. But I'm tired of talking about Wayne. We've been talking about Wayne for about 10 minutes now. We gonna go back to the new class, yo. The drippers and shit, yo. The drip hard shit, you feel me? Pause. You talking about Gunna Lil Baby. Listen.
I ain't check it out, Dub. Tell us about that, man. I I seen you banging it earlier while you was in your whip.
That shit hot, yo. That shit hot. The
joint
joint dropped tomorrow. Y'all probably like, what are you talking about? You only heard Drip Harder. No, I didn't. I heard every song on here. And that shit,
out here getting exclusives and shit. Like, you must got the email.
I can't front. My man got it on the computer right there, but we can't play it because, you know, my live gonna go right off. But
we don't own the rights to this music.
Exactly. But that joint hot, man. From the beginning, the features they have on there, they got Nav, they got Tony Dirk on there from the first song. It's called Off White Blown or whatever. That song is a banger. And then they got Business to Business. That shit is hot. And then they got Belly. That stuff hot. You got a new song with Drake, Never Recover. It's hot. You got the song My Jeans with Thug. Hot. You got another song with called Close Friends. Him, Baby, talking about a female. Hot.
Hope y'all writing down these recommendations, man.
I'm just letting y'all know. And on top of that, like, I want to know your opinion on something. Who you think the better artist between Gunna and Baby? Or you feel as though they're different?
I'm gonna be 100% honest.
100% honest.
I ain't really 50. I don't really listen to Gunna and Baby, you know.
Wow.
I'm sorry for my ignorance if it shocked a lot of people in TV land, but you know, like I said, I ain't never really listened to them. So I mean, I'm a little out of date on that.
I feel you.
But now that
ain't even catch your ear.
I ain't gonna lie, like Dev inspired a lot of this shit, man. I be watching Dev. Listen, Dev got the most motherfucking lucrative and exclusive Instagram snatch you ever gonna see. So you put me on a lot of shit, like your man. You know, I don't mean to digress, but your man Jazzo.
Yeah.
Oh man,
this nigga's funny.
And I be getting that shit from different people on their joint, man. I be seeing little shit on there, so. Now, I mean, I gotta check it out now. I can't be out the loop. Like, yeah, I played it. I gotta check it out now.
It's only right, though. I feel as though a lot of people...
That's music, right? That's
need to just be... Yeah, like, just like me posting, like, your stuff on my page or anybody else stuff on my page. I just want everyone to be inclined to what I'm inclined to. Just like anyone else will put something on their page, I'm like, what interests them? Let me see what interests them. If it don't interest me, all right, I'm off to the next post. You feel me?
Another boy, too, you had posted, too, man. I don't mean to...
You know,
I like that
but I feel like Gunna, to be honest with you, Gunna has... the better flow. Gunna flow is retarded. Okay. But Baby, bars, dog. He be on some Tyson shit with them bars in me, dog. And it be so simple because he just started rapping. But I've been on Gunna because Gunna remind me of Thug so much, yo. It's like, that's like his protege, yo. It's just like, his flow is like retarded. Because like when Thug first came out, his flow wasn't like that. His flow was all over the place. Now Gunna, his shit, like it should be. It sounds the same in a sense, repetitive, but like that joint hot. Like it's hot, man. I'm trying to tell y'all gotta hear what he said. He said, I got so many dead presidents. I got a grave. Like nigga, what? Like these bars just going over. He said, I got a president. He said, I got a presidential one, but I don't need a vote. What? Like these bars is like going crazy. But Baby was spitting bars as well. I just want y'all to be inclined to who the fuck my man is, though. He ain't just no special guest. You know, he's a rapper as well. So, like, let's speak on your tapes as well. Your tape you recently just dropped. And also, your latest music videos, like So Alive. And then you got, you know what my song, yo? In my video, actually?
What's that?
Pray, to be honest with you. Like, you was spitting bars on that joint,
It's crazy, man, because I had to pray, like, on some, like, you know, just freestyle shit. Or whatever, and I wasn't really like overly crazy about it. I kind of just randomly did it, and then my man was like, "Yo, Locks," matter of fact. Yeah, I forgot. You know Locks and shit. Locks was like, "Yo, this might be your craziest track ever," and I'm like, "What?" Like, I ain't really too crazy. I just felt like rapping when I heard the beat. I did this shit, and then my man, I had put a couple snippets up, and my man Robbie Live, you know, my camera guy was like, "Yo, we got to do a video for this shit." You know, a lot of people were like more amped up about the song than I was, so it's kind of strange because, you know, hearing you say it, hearing Locke say it, hearing my man Robbie Live, and then my man, my homeboy Kenny out there, he had heard this shit. He was like, you know what my shit is? I'm like, what? You know, I'm expecting to be a song like everybody else, song like everybody else, and he was like, yo, that Pray shit, and I'm like, yo, that shit crazy. Like, I'm like, I keep hearing this, so you know, I decided to just make it a bonus on the joint, but yeah, again though. For those who gonna be checking into Dev Hall Show, once again, I'm Marc Paradise, man. I represent the Kingdom of Paradise movement. And the mixtape that Dev was talking about was Wealth and Immortality. Is streaming everywhere, so it's on the Tidals, the Spotify's, the Apple Music. But yeah, maybe motherfucking working. You know what I mean? I don't know how to really put it. I guess to sum up the mixtape real quick, you know, I feel like a god when I wake up. I don't mean to be all arrogant, you know,
No,
arrogant, but I feel like a guy. So, you know, the idea of the mixtape was, like I said, pretty much sums it up. Wealth and immortality. You know what I mean? You know, coming from tough times, struggle times. You know, money and wealth is kind of like the way we trying to get out of this shit. You know what I mean? And then me, like I said, feeling immortality was just like, or feeling immortal. Excuse me. Like I said, I just feel like a god, man. That's my immortality. So rather if I'm gonna leave behind a legacy of music or impact on people or just me being who I am, you know what I mean, my name, you know, that's my immortality, that's my legacy. So that was kind of like the take I took to the project from beginning to end. You know what I mean? And then you mentioned the video and shit like that. So Alive, like that kind of explains it.
Yeah. Now,
like sums it up.
I think So Alive, you know, it gave me like a goofy side. You know, I feel like Pray.
The video you saying?
Yeah, the video. And some of the wordplay, you know. It was another song, like I said, Pray was tough, but the song, What You Been or What You Been Up To, or I think it sounded like that. Or what have you been, or
Where You Been?
Where You Been.
That was off the EP.
Now, that right there is hot.
That was off the EP. That was from a year ago.
Right.
That was off the EP. That's what you talking about, that video. Yeah.
Then, but you shot, I think you released like 3 videos this year, though. Or
I've been releasing a lot of videos. I think I got maybe about 3, 4 maybe. I had a performance video, 2 regular music videos.
Right.
Yeah, it's about 3.
So where can people like see any upcoming shows? If you have anything coming up in the future or anything?
As far as the shows go, I've been sitting down. I've been kind of taking a poll lately with a bunch of like fans and people on Instagram and then just the people around me. A lot of people want me to film my own show. I've yet to do that. I have always been like...
Yeah, I was telling you that. Man.
I have yet to do my own personal show. You know, I had people open up for me. I've been opening up for a lot of other different people and kind of bringing in the majority of the crowd.
My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. But he said show. I thought he was talking about another type of show. Like me and him was talking on some intellectual type show.
Yeah.
He's talking about rap performance. I got off topic. That was my bad.
That's something. I know what you're talking about.
You threw me. I ain't gonna act like I knew what he was talking about. I had to catch it.
But as far as like performance shows,
performance
shows. Yeah, man, people been telling me, like, you know, like, when you gonna have your next show, everybody be seeing the clips and the footage and like, yo, you gotta have your own show.
Right.
When you have your next show, I get it fucking damn near every day, man. So I've been kind of like on a tug of war, on the fence about it, like, you know, like, is it time to throw my own show? Like, am I big enough? Is the outcome gonna be good? You know, of course, we're gonna have people open up, but I've been doing a lot of other people's shows, you know, bringing the majority of the crowd, you know, making my money that I make off this shit. So, like I said, I've been in tug of war about throwing my own performance show and having certain people open up. So I guess I don't know if I'm hesitant because I just want to see, you know, how much time or if I'm ready for that. Not necessarily the performance part. For those who haven't seen my shows, I kill every performance no matter where I'm at. But it's more so like the turnout.
Hey, listen, I seen the one joint, and I didn't even get a chance to slide. You was down Galaxy. We had a performance, and you was all over the damn place, according to your video. You know, you was damn near the bar. You was moving around. Like, that's one thing. Like, do you feel as though the crowd can control how you perform, like other rappers? Because you know, some rappers get like stage fright when they notice that the crowd not feeling them. Yeah. Or are you just gonna perform and do no matter what?
It ain't no motherfucking stage fright. I'm gonna do what I do.
Right.
And if anything, chances are I'm gonna actually have you feel me.
Right.
Because the crazy part is about the Galaxy shit that, you know, you probably didn't see because it's not so short. It was niggas in there on their phone. You know, everybody's not really fond of the new artists or the unknown artists, but you know, it was niggas in there on their phone. There was chicks in there doing drinks, doing hookah. That wasn't in the mood. Like, you know, I don't want to hear this guy. Yeah. And as I'm killing and they're hearing the songs and hearing the performance, and I interact with them. Like, I go to you. So if I catch you not paying attention,
I'm gonna be in your mix.
I'm going to be in your mix. You got no choice but to pay attention. I'm going to involve you into my song. We're going to get engaged. And before you know it, you're not going to have no choice but to sit there and bob your head or interact and see what I'm saying. Like, I was watching people, like, really texting hard, like, setting up their moves for the night. Like, I'm about to get this pussy. Wait a minute, bitch. Hold on. And then they looking up, like, you know, they sitting there bobbing their heads. It was girls that was there with they, you know, the guys they deal with or talk to. I don't know. But, you know, she, like, pushing his head out the way to kind of see me. And, like, she wasn't blinking and shit. Like, I'm being honest, man. So it's like...
He's being honest.
I'm being honest, man. And even like the shows that I do, like, you know, just like, you know, other people's shows that I've done, you know, a lot of times with the crowd not necessarily there for you, they're probably there for somebody else to support.
Typical.
Like, you know, I left away with them telling me, like, yo, you are an amazing performer. Like, you're sensational. Like, yo, your energy is retarded. Like, you know what I mean? So You know, it's definitely humbling.
Right.
I definitely appreciate that shit because that's what music is. But like overall, like that's how you. I'm gonna bring you. I'm gonna come to you. Excuse me. I'm gonna come to you. So like, it's just a quick sidebar. I had went to Drake concert or whatever. One of my favorite artists. My favorite artist, exactly. Mm-hmm. And motherfucker had 17,000 people in there in attendance and shit. Yeah. Shit was huge in the fucking stadium, bro. And, I was there and I'm watching this shit, just to see History Boss was learning a thing or two. And I'm looking at this shit, bro, and everybody in there with their cameras out. It's a fucking light show. And I'm like, yo, I'm about to fucking run down there and grab the mic. Like, I'm about to run down there and grab the mic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I fuck with Drake. That's my guy, man. But fuck what you talking about.
This my chance. Like, yo, that's hilarious.
This my chance, man. And I'm just sitting there thinking like, damn,
everyone's gonna know who Marc Paradise is today.
Right, like, they gonna fucking learn today, man. And I'm just sitting there, just from the outside looking in, dog, I was just admiring the moment. Because I'm like, damn, man, like, I felt the energy and the screams. He had everybody, under his thumb. Scream, put your hands up, lights out. Like, and people just were happy to see. I'm seeing chicks faint, little girls fucking overwhelmed and hysterical. And I'm like, yo, I need that shit, man. Like,
so who inspires you to rap then? Did anyone in the city inspire you to rap?
I could say to some extent. I'm not gonna, I don't wanna. I'm not hating on them enough, but I don't want to give them too much credit. But at the time, it was a couple years ago. Like, I was like 2012. Maybe I was in Virginia going to school and all that other shit. 18, 19. Mm-hmm. Emotion was all over the fucking place. Don't not really vent, open up and shit like that. So that's why I kind of took on rap. Like, I was always around music through family and friends and lyrical rappers and shit. So I was understood rap. Excuse me. But yeah, to fast forward to then, it was kind of like like, damn, that was like the time for me to kind of like open up about who I was, and music was the way. Like, just understanding it. And I had a couple of friends who were rapping at the time. Like, shout out to Nasty Nye. He was rapping big at that time. He was real big at the time. So I guess you could say he played a big role in this shit, seeing him, because I was close to him, seeing what he was doing, and he had jumped into the ring and he was real good at what he was doing. So, yeah, he probably was like the biggest inspiration at the time. So, I jumped into the shit, dabbled into it, wrote a couple songs. Didn't take it serious after a while, let it go. Like, I was always good at it, but just didn't push it the way I should. And then to fast forward to maybe about, a couple years ago, maybe about 2 years ago from today, well, not today exactly, but this year, it's when I kind of like, all right, you know what, I really want to give it a go. Right. So, I was just taking time to study and shit, learn and shit, just to get better. Like, I wasn't trash, but you got to get better. So,
improvement.
Yeah, so just to do that, and then, I just like, you know what, fuck it, yo, take this shit serious. Like, people was around me like, yo, you got it, take it serious. Mm-hmm. Took the shit serious. And now we here, so that was kind of like the start of the shit. So it really, really came from just like not being able to open up, I guess, and then music was that outlet.
All right, so you got any bars, for the viewers and shit?
Right now, I got some bars. I was working on some shit earlier just to keep the shit ironed. I hate to be the rapper to be like, not today, like, cause I always got fucking bars.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm saying that, cause at the end of the day, like,
and shit and beats come on, I always got bars.
I'm gonna keep it a bean though, like on my show this year, like this season though, cause we ain't go through none of this shit. It's not like half of this shit is like I gave him a quick idea of what we gonna talk about, but like these questions, is off the top, so I expect him to just go in, because a lot of people gonna be tuning in to see who he is. A lot of people say, "Yo, check me out here," but a lot of people may not check him out. So some people may check him out, but they want to see the bars and shit.
They want to see the bars in advance.
Like,
I get it.
Right now,
but that's I think that's what like the mixtape is for.
But y'all about to see these bars right in a couple seconds, man. He about to just go in and see whatever he, what he gonna give us.
Let me see if I got something. If I don't got too much, I'll probably just freestyle a little bit.
Ain't got no,
I usually like to freestyle a lot. I'm kind of old fashioned. Like, I like to just freestyle. I don't really like to.
I got the bars too. I ain't even rap on my show yet.
I don't really like
scared.
To.
Look, my man, he telling me I'm scared.
I don't really like to read too much.
Man, he trying to pipe me up. Pause.
But listen, this ain't the like, a disclaimer or nothing, but definitely check out that mixtape, cause that shit hot, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly, but what's up? Yeah, we can freestyle. So what's up? You want set it up? Set me up. I'm gonna just jump in off of you.
I'm gonna set it.
Want to do that? Just I don't care how you set it up. I'm gonna just freestyle. We ain't about to read no shit. I'm gonna just.
I said,
cause Dev's scared.
I ain't scared. Never scared. Here we go. I ain't talking no bone crusher. Here we go. It's the boy Dev Hall Show, episode 2. Riding around with a few niggas, and that's few. I got my man Marc Paradise. Opened up for Wale, the boy's nice. I'm over here moving, no white shit like the rice. Niggas moving like they rats, similar to mice, that's the rat. I'm like Barry Bonds with the bat. I'm over here moving Bernie Mac with the strap, that's a 9. And I ain't talking about no Tony Romo. And down 13th Street, yeah, that's them homos. Pause that. I'm over here spitting all facts. D Hall, bring your history like a Carfax.
Listen.
That was...
I said, I look in the mirror, I'm my greatest competition. I'm seeing niggas on the gram, and why they steady fishing? They don't understand the law when you fucking with bitches. Don't worry about these bitches. Count your money, man. Just get your digits. Life is crazy, but this shit ain't sweet. 10 toes down when I'm talking about feet. I'm in the game, man, I'm so elite. I said I've been running the game for too long, man, I'm in my cleats. Freestyling got me wildin'. Got a naked pic from a bitch, she got me smiling. All these numbers all on my phone, they got me dialing. She said I be ignoring her cuz, why you so childish? Why you childish? You know I'm proud of no Gambino. I'm cashing out when I'm in the casinos. I'm so hot like a check of flannel. You know they trying to stop me, Tony Daniels.
Come on, man. I was waiting.
Hold on, I
was waiting.
We can go back into it. Look, it's a lot funner on the beat.
Yo, I see one beat.
You got a beat? We get a beat, right? That's a lot better on the beat.
You can do a beat.
That's a beat. Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to. We got a beat.
No, I can definitely throw a beat on.
Just for for the fuck of it, so we can really get the rhythm and the juices going. I've been drinking a little bit. So who knows what the floodgates. One of your favorite freestyles I did was on my page, though. You had...
No. That joint right there.
The 30 for 30
joint. 30
for
30 Drake joint. And that right there was lit. You know, he was actually spitting, you know. The live is going on right now as well, yo. A lot of this music...
What's it? I don't care which beat you pick.
Gonna go right
whatever
on,
beat you got is cool.
You know, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, all that. I sound congested right now because I'm a little sick.
All right, here we go.
You can put that joint in the mic.
It's the actual song of the beat.
That's the beat.
Oh, it's the beat. Affiliated beat. Shout out to DJ Affiliated.
Let's see if we go get them bars right.
We got that, man. Bars is what we do. I've been in writing mode a whole lot, too, because I'm working on some new shit.
I'm playing your beat right now, too.
Look.
Get them bars.
Look. Lights really getting dim. Shit really start to flicker. Gotta hold the fucker down. Man, that's word to my nigga. Said I'm about to big enough. Man, I'm only getting bigger. All I really want the money. Talking about 7 figures. I don't care about who you know. I don't care about what you do. I don't care how you dance. Unless you really making moves. Everybody so tough. That's how you really lose. Everybody so bold. What's other shit you gotta prove? Couple shots, niggas making news. Fuck them hoes, cause they pick and choose. I'm in the game, man, that's what I do. Have my lumps, man, scars and bruises. Everybody wanna see me. Everybody wanna beat me. All these niggas in their feelings. Man, shout out to Kiki. Shorty really trying to do me. Shorty really trying to screw me. Took her out on a date. Got some head in the movies. Put in the jacuzzi, she know who I am. Hey, so laced up, that's down to the Thames. Curving these hoes, that's word of my brim, word of my kin. I'm getting it then, let me just run it again. Shorty really try and make it flip. Cool then, she can take this dick. Take her to my bathroom with my robe on so she can take a pic. Fuck her good, that's a long time. Never ever really make it quick. Arrow about my casinos, that money, how I'm taking trips. On a flight now, how I'm taking trips. I don't like it, then she can dip. She ain't really trying to spread her legs, then I like her legs, then she can split. Come on!
I want my flex shit, come on! Come on!
Yo, got me brand new Audi. Everybody wanna give me love. Everybody wanna give me hugs, but everybody really know what's up. I'm big business like a fucking ticket. I forgot to play one just to mention. Really could've cashed out Thursday at the Eagles game. Thursday, how I'm spitting bars. Hotter than out of flame. Look, I'm out of chain, man. I'm out of pocket. You out of wallet, nigga. You gotta stop it.
Niggas acting all crazy like they Dennis Rodman. Damn karate, I remember going down Cotman. I'm on some other shit, we down Law Street. Niggas freestyling on my show to the fucking beat. Niggas probably had 200 on my fucking feet.
On the weekend, we playing weekend. When I fuck her good, we never speaking. She always blaming me because I'm cheating. Cause she know the boy really decent. Said the beat switching, I'ma catch the juice. Hottest nigga when I step in the booth. Spitting like I got a loose tooth. I'm 1800 when you living proof like. Oh.
He going in now.
Yeah, I'm getting loose now. Getting warmed up.
But listen, yo, man. Listen, we about to just go into this next topic, cause like
I'm getting loose now.
You wanna get? I mean,
I don't want to overwhelm this. I guess I'm getting loose now.
One more.
The drink's starting to hit. You know what I'm saying? Preseason just got out the way.
Ain't got the sweat. Look like you about to come down.
It's the sweat. Look,
shy.
mom at home, man. She just sleep on the couch. She arguing. She telling me to get out. Damn. Why we keep on bickering and just fighting? All these plans that you keep on igniting. When I was young, man, I came home, you be excited. And now you want your privacy being private. Keep it secret, it's all about your health. And I'm working hard just to change your wealth. Got family going, they sitting up on that shelf. That's earth. Future past, gotta let it burn. Guess life come in circles, so I guess we all just taking turns. For what it's worth. We ain't got the worth. They don't believe in us. They don't believe in us. On TV, black people, they keep seeing us. Why they cutting us out?
I don't know.
Like we ain't make this shit. I guess we gotta be bank robbers to go and take this shit.
Yeah.
I need to play this shit.
Yeah.
Like it's Thanksgiving. Macaroni, yams, couple pieces of chicken.
Yeah.
All that. No, I need that all back. Fuck trying to find a job, cause when I put an app, they don't call back. Damn. Flipping the script. A liar is something I never would get. Telling the truth in the booth, that's something they never would get. Telling the booth in the, that's never a get.
No.
Why niggas lying on they dick? Trying to go to my bitch, telling them they ain't hit like.
That's my paradise, man. Where to find you at, bro?
Oh man, look. You can find me on, like I said, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, man. Marc Paradise. If you're going on SoundCloud, Marc Paradise the same. You know, we put a lot of music out on the major platforms now because we want more people to see it. You know, make sure y'all fucking follow me on Instagram, man, because I put a lot of freestyles up when I'm not really kidding around like this. This was a good. I had fun with this shit.
Right,
I'm glad you had. I'm honored, y'all.
No, hell yeah.
I'm with Dev Hall today, man. I've been talking to Dev for weeks. Like, yo, man, you gotta get me on the fucking show.
No, hell yeah, man. Actually, he wasn't even supposed to be a part of this.
Yeah. This was like today.
Humbug shit. Humbug shit. He just asked, yo, can I be a part? You know, just be around the atmosphere. And
I just wanted
you gonna be on.
I wanted to be behind the camera. He was like, no, he sent me a, audio message like, fuck that. You gonna be in front of the camera. And I'm like, all right, shit, fuck it then. So,
we got a lot of different interviews. I don't mean to cut you off, but we got a lot of different interviews coming up, man. Like I said, man, I just want y'all to stay tuned to the Dev Hall Show. A lot of updates, weekly. Every Friday, y'all gonna know where to find me at on YouTube. I'm gonna give y'all information on the different platforms that I'm gonna be uploading the audio to. But for the meantime, I know you noticed that y'all noticed the Dev Hall Show apparel. Y'all can just hit me up on my DM, email, comments, and sweatpants as well. I don't want to do too much.
Man, y'all got my freestyle juices going. I'm all sweating and getting hot. As we start getting into it and shit.
If y'all interested in doing all that, just purchasing, just hit me up about all that. Like I said, I wanted to get the show done. I'm a little under the weather, but at the end of the day, I'm glad y'all tuned in. And shout out to my cameraman John. Shout out to my man Keith in the building. Shout out to my man Marc Paradise. Because from what I heard, when he be rapping, people feel like they in paradise. You feel me? So I just want y'all to understand. We working with a massive plan. It's a Dev Hall Show. We got a lot of surprises this season, man. Thanks for tuning in. This episode 2. You already know what to do.